Okay, I want to do a video to show everybody how to try and train a puppy for hand stripping. I have an 8-week-old Wild Fox Terrier puppy. He's quite feisty. I have plucked out some of his puppy coats with my hands when he's been asleep on my lap, but it's time to get him on the table and standing nicely. He's not happy. So we've got to gently teach him that this is a good place to be. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity. Everybody says, "Oh, aren't you lucky that your dogs are so well trained and good on the table?" So this is my attempt at showing you how difficult and how much work has to go in. The first thing we want to make sure is that he's happy up here. This is going to be somewhere, hopefully, he's going to spend a long time. So the last thing we need is a negative association with him worrying about standing on the table. For me, it's really important, first things first, is that we don't push it, that he's confident and comfortable and trusts me. So we never use force, or I personally don't use restraints like harnesses, or at this stage I don't even use a lead. Because it's important for me to get feedback on how anxious he's getting and what kind of force that he's using, and yeah, we don't want to get into a confrontation situation. We also don't want him to fall off, so I've got to really be awake and make sure that I've got hold of him, because he is quite tall. So my table is sturdy. That's really important. Don't be trying to do him on an ironing board or something that is going to move. And for me, I like to put a mat on here, a bit of carpet, so that it's secure and not slippy at all. I don't want him slipping at all. So at the moment he wants to jump off because his litter mate is on the floor. So I just want to try and encourage him to stand nicely or sit, I don't mind, but not to fight me. So I'm just going to wait until he settles down, and then when he is comfortable, I'm not holding him down. I expect him to have his own feet on the ground, and then I'm going to try and get rid of some of this fluff. You can't really see it in the video, but he is quite fluffy, so I'm going to rough it up so I can see where it is, and then just gently support the skin here and just pull it out. Yeah, I know, but if you just pull a few hairs at a time, it doesn't hurt them. It's more the indignity, let's put it like that. I've already given him a comb through. There's nothing wrong with that, just a little brush and comb, so that he feels the teeth gently on his skin. Yes. And at this stage I don't mind them exploring the equipment. He's teething like mad at the moment. I'm not going to snatch it out of his hands or tell him off. He's exploring what that is. It's metal, so it's not very nice to chew, but he wants to give it a chew. I'm also not going to try and snatch it off of him because I could poke him in the mouth with this. So I'm just gently holding it so that he can chew, and then when he's kind of finished or got bored with it, I'll just take it off him and carry on brushing. So we want to make sure that we comb all the way down, that he's confident with me looking at his feet, combing underneath. There we are. Ow, please don't bite me. That would be bad, wouldn't it? He's very used to being handled and picked up and held. I might just make the noise of clippers or scissors. Obviously I'm not going to let him chew the scissors, that would be pretty dim. I've got a stripping knife here, just going to run that through his coat. That's going to pull a little bit. No, I'm not sure. So I'm just holding his feet off the ground. And I'll be doing this because he's not really settling down. I'm going to be doing this every day. Oh, good boy. So now he's just settling, he's watching his brother. I'm going to get an opportunity to just pull some of his hair. I'm just holding him from falling off the back of the table, so he's pushing against me there. You do not want them falling off the table. So even if you get nothing else out of it, a positive experience There he settles. Where you pull him around a little bit and hopefully manage to take off some of this puppy coat. Just a few hairs at a time, so I'm not pulling him around, I'm not rushing. I'm just taking the long baby puppy coat. What age to do this, Kira? Well, you can see I've already done a lot of him. I've done his ears. I've done this when he's been asleep on my lap in the evening. Just do a little refresh there. I would like to take it all out, but for today it's more important that he settles. I definitely don't want him chewing my stripping knife. There you are. And I'm just gonna let him, he's actually just licking the table, so you can see that I'm just pulling out. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Try that angle. I'm just pulling out this, gently teasing it out, holding the long pieces. I think it helps if you hold the skin taut. Gets them used to the feeling of stripping. Fox. Try and turn him around a bit and you can see. Oh yeah. Fox shot. Let him do that, please. If you can do it with left and right hand, that will really help. I used to be able to hand strip with both hands, but thanks to all my left-handed knives been stolen and my car was stolen, I can only do it right-handed at the moment. No, I really don't want him chewing the scissors. I don't mind him chewing a comb or something. So you settle down a little bit now. You might want to think about giving them a chew or something. Personally, I don't like them playing too much on the table. It's not a place for play, but when they're this young, it's more important that we have a positive association. I'm managing, with him doing that, I'm managing to crack on and do quite a lot of this. So I think it's worth it because I really want to get this coat out. I've done the top bit, but hello, that was somebody at the door. Right, I better go and do that. I hope this has been helpful.